My name is Carlas Mostella, and I am a big believer that there are so many types of leaders. Leadership skills simply reflect who an individual is. For example, you know the term, not enough Indians, but way too many chiefs? I've witnessed that on several occasions. I feel that leadership style is based on the environment. So sometimes you have to switch it up. I know that as a softball coach for my granddaughter's softball team, I have to show a different side. So I have to be tactful. I have to be kind. I have to be nurturing. I have to be gentle. However, in my work environment, that type of treatment might get misconstrued, and I feel that it would be inappropriate to be that sort of leader. So, core leadership styles. I feel that there are more leadership styles than the text states, but that's neither here nor there. Based on Captain Ramsey. Now, I really believe that he was the authoritative type. I mean, after all, he got very frustrated, very upset, very demanding. He was adamant about getting that key to launch the missile. I feel like the issue with that is that sort of leader can lose the support of the followers. After all, you want to gain the support of the followers. So if you come off with the characteristics that he showed, there's a chance that you won't have any support. On the other hand, as I mentioned before, there may be a need at a certain time for those sorts of behaviors. But I really believe that the physical part can be left out. Several factors may play a role in how a person responds and how they want to get their message across. But again, I say it should never, ever be physical. Commander Hunter. I feel like he was a combination of authoritarian as well as delegative. He seemed to be firm with what his beliefs were, but at the same time, I really feel that he felt that he had a duty to fulfill. The military trusted him to make wise decisions. And in this particular case, he had to stand up for what he truly believed in. He wanted to make the best decision possible as a whole, even if it meant getting struck a few times by Captain Ramsey. So, with that being said, think about putting yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if you were under pressure and you had to make a decision for basically the nation? What's right? What's wrong? What will the outcome be? Who's going to be hurt in the process overall? What am I going to gain? What am I going to lose? So there is a lot of pressure in order to be an effective leader, but you still have to be strong and make the best decisions. As far as my leadership style, I would prefer being tactful, being kind, and making sure that my followers trusted me to make the best decisions. For example, if you're the type of leader who is constantly fussy, who's angry, who is unhappy, who feels like a know-it-all, your followers aren't going to be comfortable. Now, everybody's not going to be comfortable given the situation, but ultimately, the support is key. So a strong leader always makes sure that they have quality support. I believe that I would actually be a participative leader. I would like to involve my followers in decision making, because once the followers are a part of the decision-making process, they will be able to trust you and trust that you trust their judgment as well. All followers have to be valued in order to feel like they're part of a team. And it's always about teamwork, ultimately. You may have a leader, just like a coach, or just like the president, but the followers, at the end of the day, make it all worth it. I would not want to be the authoritative leader, as I said before, simply because having a negative attitude or a negative approach may not always be the best decision. I think about the past. There were several leaders who felt like that approach was the best approach. But ultimately, the outcome wasn't what anyone needed, be it the followers or the leaders. You think of some of the past rulers, for example, Hitler. We all know that he was an authoritative leader. So therefore, the outcome and what he thought didn't always work out so great. I would never want to deter my followers from following me simply because they're the reason for the change, they're a reason for the movement. Now that brings us to millennials. Everybody knows about the millennials and their thought process. When they join a specific workforce or organization, it's refreshing to have them simply because they're young, they're energetic, they're innovative, and they also are very, very tech savvy. In some cases, a lot of leaders may feel that their attitude is a little bit different from the non-millennials. Millennials have a different mindset in which they operate. So their mindset can be misconstrued at times, but I also feel that they need to be supported. They have the opportunity to be great leaders in the future as well. Leaders have to be able to kind of be chameleons and adjust to their environment and the expectations and the needs. I work with millennials each day, and I must say that they are pretty dedicated and they keep me on my toes. Isn't that what a leader needs? They need someone to keep them on their toes, to keep them abreast of what's going on. In current times, we are battling issues in the workforce. A lot of technology is taking over. So who better to put in those positions than millennials? I think with proper training, they're going to be some of the best leaders in the future. Thank you.